Hi everybody, I hope that you are having an amazing Friday so far. It's the weekend. It's especially a good weekend for me because I'm leaving tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. to fly to the beach with my kids for fall break and actually 5 other families. So everyone has friends. It's just like an amazing week. We've been doing this every year since 2010. So super fun. Our kids have grown up at this beach, and it's just like one of my favorite things to do every year. So it's tomorrow, so I'm really excited. So one of the reasons I didn't go kind of the full 9 days, because I like to have a few days sort of back into a normal or more normal flow of eating before obviously I'm flying on a plane and going on vacation where I don't know what the healthy food scene is going to look like. And so I did go ahead and break my fast at 6 days, like most of you. A big congratulations to you guys who are finishing up 9 days. That is amazing. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your testimony. I just think it's amazing that you felt so good and wanted to keep adding on, which is great. So I wanted to just check in with everyone and see if there were any last minute questions. We didn't end up doing our guided kind of group experience via Zoom video because there weren't a lot of people that were available, and I don't want to just do things that aren't helpful or in service to you. I do want to personally invite each and every one of you guys to join us for the juice ritual. In my opinion, there is no better way to keep really connected to this work, to stay in this mind frame, because the last thing you want to do is let old habits kind of creep back in and really degrade the amount of return on this investment. So I want you to have a super charged kind of momentum heading into the third quarter or the fourth quarter. This last little bit of the year, I want you to be really connected and staying strong to your health goals and journey so that you really enter into the holiday season feeling amazing, right? And as opposed to what normally happens this time of year, which is on this downslide. So the best ways to do that is join us for the juice ritual. We will do a 1-day guided fast experience every single month all together on the first Thursday of every month. It happens to be next week. So you can join in with us, and we fast all together. We do a 1-day fast on Thursday, and we obviously stay connected. There's special offers and fun things. This week on Thursday inside that group, I'm introducing my friend Stephanie Stavala, who is one of the beginners in doTERRA essential oils, and she runs this great thing called an oil camp, which teaches you all about how to use them. Because so many people buy them, but then they never really maximize that investment. She's going to tell us like really great tips and tricks. She's going to give everybody oil camp for free. Most people have to pay for that. So I do try and find great things that I can bring into the group, because those are all things I'd love to see everybody remove most of the synthetic fragrances from your home. Not good for us. Our liver and our body has to detoxify that stuff. So it's one of the ways to do that. At this point, I'm happy to say I make my laundry detergent, obviously all the household cleaners. I diffuse essential oils every day, every night. So I'm really into that work myself. I don't wear perfume anymore. I make my own. I add lemongrass to the Himalayan salt soak, which I shared with you guys. Sasabella gave everybody a discount, so that's great. I'm actually going to have her inside the juice ritual, Erin from Sasabella. She's just rolling out a brand new line of CBD infused face products, which I have on the way to my house right now. So I'm really excited about that. In any case, the Juice Ritual is a great community of people to join in if you want to stay connected to the work. So different than our fall guided fast, though, that we just finished, this is going to be a little bit different because there are a variety of juices. So I curate a juice lineup every single month for the Juice Ritual that is different. So example, you guys did not get to have the Inflammation Tonic. The Inflammation Tonic is typically a juice that I put into the Juice Ritual because many people do suffer from chronic inflammation. They just don't think they do. And so I almost always have the Inflammation Tonic. We will be drinking beets inside the Juice Ritual. We don't do beets on extended fast because they have more natural sugar than I want for us in a longer fast. But in a 1-day fast and on the regular, I drink beets almost every day. I want you to experience drinking a beet. As an example, beets provide dietary nitrates for our body. Dietary nitrates help our body produce the molecule nitric oxide, NO, for all you chemistry folks. That's not me, but that's what it is. Nitric oxide is responsible for carrying oxygen and everything that every cell in our body needs. Every single one. Responsible for cellular communication, responsible for helping our body avoid chronic diseases. If we stop making nitric oxide, the molecule. There are two ways the body makes it, and either way can compensate for the other. So I'm talking about the way we make it from foods that come in nitrates. So if we stop making it, then chronic disease finds us, namely heart disease, cardiovascular disease, probably the number 1 or number 2 killer. I'm not sure which, sometimes they move positions, but it's epidemic in our country. Beets are also really, really good for us. They enhance our athletic performance. They help our liver do its job of detoxification, which can be considerable from time to time. And they obviously support the purification of our blood. So we'll be drinking beets in the juice ritual day. So we'll be drinking a variety of juices. This juice ritual is a super green one. So I'm sure you guys are like, ugh, no more green juice, right? Because you've just finished 6 or 9 days. But we are doing a kind of green experience because we haven't done that in a while. But we also are going to have Cool Kale Energy in that lineup. So join in with us. The Juice Ritual program is changing in 2020. It's going to move to a much more comprehensive, integrative kind of coaching program where we're really connected. There's even some one-on-one coaching that happens inside of that program to really help you dial in to chasing good health and taking it to the next level. That's been a request that we've had from the group, and so we're making changes to that program. And so get in now because you'll be grandfathered and it's going to cost a lot more. So it's a great time to join. The other thing about it is the goal of the program is really going to be helping people dial in both emotionally and spiritually to why they're here in the world and doing their best work, and making sure that we are always harmonizing our body with nature and the environmental rhythms that we need to pay attention to, because that's the way that we really, really do age with a youthful countenance. That's the way that we stay healthy. I'm really going to help us all shift the lens inside of that group of fighting disease or trying to keep disease away from more to a lens of let's chase good health. And I'm going to bring in lots of good experts to help us do that. One of them is a doctor, PhD, about nitric oxide and the role that it plays in our body. So I'm going to try and bring in great experts for the group. Again, this is a group to take to the next level, right? This is not, a group for people that are kind of interested. This is for people that say, I feel so good. I love this. This is what I want to be about. This kind of community I want to surround myself with. So that's the Juice Ritual. So if you want to join, you have until Monday at 8 a.m. That will be when we cut it off. We'll be putting juice on planes on Monday afternoon. And so that will be when we'll cut it off for this month. If you don't know if you want to commit to doing it with us every month, I hope you do. I loved this Fall Fast group. I loved connecting with all of you guys. It was great feedback and I loved our group. And if you don't want that and you just want to do it from time to time, you also have that option. It just costs more. So you can do the Juice Ritual anytime you want, and you can do it any way you want. We have some customers who are doing the Juice Ritual one time and they just have us ship a box of juice to them to have during the week. They like stocking their fridge for 6 days and they have a juice a day. We have customers who do the Juice Ritual in a juice till dinner experience where 3 days they do 2 juices and then a lunch and a dinner. And then we have people that do it over 2 days. So 3 juices and just a great dinner. So that's kind of a juice till dinner experience. And so we have people doing it in a variety of ways, and you could do that too. But I would love to have each and every one of you in our membership because it was so fun to interact with you and was a super fun group. And I wanted to make sure that I dropped in one more time to make sure I answered all the questions, that if you had any sort of like post-fast wrap up, if any of you are willing to go on camera with me and do sort of a video about your experience in the Fall Fast. We had so many great comments. I would love that, and I will send you a special treat in the mail, namely one of my favorite bath salts from Sassabella. Because this is the best in my opinion, even though, like I always say, you don't have to buy the things I recommend, but I do really believe in the work that Erin's doing. She's getting ready to certify organic, uses the highest grade essential oils, which I love. So she just makes great work. Sometimes you open bath salt and it's got all this huge fragrance, so that really shouldn't be the case. So she does it really well. And anyway, I hope everybody has a beautiful weekend. Any questions, drop them here, and I can't wait to see you inside the Juice Ritual.